This is a recorder. It is like a woodwind instrument, but is not used in the orchestra.
The woodwind section of the orchestra is positioned behind the string section and includes flutes, oboes, clarinets, and bassoons. The woodwind instruments make sound by blowing air through a tube. Woodwinds are typically made from wood, although not always. The flute, for instance, is made from metal. The woodwinds add what we call texture to the overall sound of the orchestra.
This is a flute. This instrument is in the orchestra, and Paul plays it really well.
My name is Paul, and I play flute with the new West Symphony. You can make a sound on a bottle. It's essentially the exact same embouchure I use for playing the flute. The head joint creates the sound in the flute. The rest of it is just various opportunity for making more sounds, but this is the sound where it's made, right here at the head joint. The flute itself just makes the sound much lower. Of course, the longer the instrument, the lower the pitch. The flute has 3 octaves and a third approximately. The low register being low F, I blow a little bit harder, and I blow a little harder, lifting up this key, the G key actually, the A key. When you play the flute and you want to make vibrato, you have to pretend like you're laughing into the flute. Ha 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 ha, this kind of thing. Without a flute, it would sound like this, using the throat. Okay, so, and you'd practice keeping that separate. I'm not using my tongue at all. I'm just using my throat to make those individual sounds. Then later, we'll kind of incorporate and bring the whole thing together, and it'll kind of flow into a sound like a vibrato. The important thing is you're going to be heard, you know. And the flute is so critical to the overall sound, is like the center fielder on a baseball team. Here. Okay, Benny. Okay. Oh, my inspiration. Okay. Yes, sweet dog. Oh, you want to play the flute too? Okay, then Benny plays a little bit, just not too much. Ready? 2 notes. Here we go. Ready? Wrong fingering. Uh-oh, you can't play. Okay.
Now we're going to hear the oboe. The oboe is also a woodwind instrument.
My name is Rong Hui, like you're going the wrong way. I play oboe in the New West Symphony. This is an oboe. It's very similar to clarinet, which is a single reed instrument. However, the clarinet The difference between clarinet and oboe is clarinet has only one piece of bamboo, while oboe has two pieces of bamboo. You can sort of see it here if I open it up a little bit more. Just by itself, I can make a sound go. So if I put the oboe reed in here, I can start making sound. You can play very low and very high. The way that oboe makes sound is there's many holes here. You can see so many holes. And if I cover every single hole, then the wind goes through the whole tunnel without escaping any hole, and it will make the sound very, very low. So in order for me to play the lowest note, I actually cover every single, I use every single finger to cover it, and I can play my lowest note like this. It can sound pretty hunky, but if I gradually lifting up every single finger, the sound is going to get higher. Because the oboe has such rich sound, oboe gets to tune the whole orchestra. So I always have to start playing an A, a tuning note for the orchestra to everybody follow after me. These reeds that you're seeing right now are called oboe reed, O-B-O-E reed, R-E-E-D. And I have to make these reed myself. And so I start with actually a piece of bamboo, and I go through all kinds of machine and make it with all the tool. Here's my little toolbox. So with the scissor, with knife, with sharpening stone, everything you can think of. And then you tie them up together. And since it was one of the more richer sound in the orchestra, it tends to be sitting in the front and lead the whole wind section. So very often people would say that oboist position is almost as important as how a concertmaster would lead the whole orchestra.